Hi there, thanks for checking out our channel. This is going to be just a old testing video showing this model. This is a Parmak Range Master. It's the biggest one that Parmak sells and makes and sells here in the States. It's got a few kind of neat features to it. First off, it's a 100-mile range, low impedance unit. So I think on the website it says like they got a joule range on there, so it's like a 6 joule or something like that. So it packs a pretty good punch. There's bigger ones, there's smaller ones out there of Parmak and other brands, but this is the biggest one that Parmak makes. It may be getting close to 10 joules. I'm not sure. I don't remember quite what their website says, but go to parmakusa.com. That's their website. Parmak is spelled this. Well, some of the features on it. It's got a digital display on here that will show you the output voltage that it's putting out. This usually ranges between 14 and 16 on a good clean fence or with no fence hooked up to it. The lower this number falls here, the worse of a short you have. And also this kind of corresponds with this a little bit. This is your little row of lights. There's a like an alarm light here. That's if there's it says no output, this will shine red, and there's a little siren on the inside that will sound off a tone when this light goes off. It's like an alarm. Then you've got there's a red, yellow, green light here. Green is for your fence voltage if it's above 2 kV, and then it says yellow if it's voltage below 2 kV, and the red says below 1 kV. But I don't know if that's going to correspond with this more or less, but I think it's going to correspond with what it actually feels on the fence, because this digital display that Parmak uses kind of a gimmicky thing. I mean, it does have its purpose, but it'll say 15 or 16 kV on here, but I've never read that much here at the terminals on any Parmak. Usually they're between about 8 to 9, maybe 9 to 10. On here, this is more or less will be a judge to tell you how good your fence is performing. So if you're reading normally say 15, 16, all of a sudden a month goes by, you walk by, and you're usually seeing 15 or 14 or 16 or whatever. All of a sudden you're reading 6 kV here at this thing, or somewhere a lot lower. That means you've got something usually dragging down on your fence. So as soon as you fix your problem, that number will jump right up, right away. It doesn't take it, a few steps. It usually just go boom, right up to 15 plus or 14 plus kV. And then this row of lights will tell you what's going on a little bit too. So if it's in the green, you're good. Yellow, you got a little bit of a short. Red, you got to really check things. If this goes off, then you possibly have problems in here. But if you're not sure if the energizer is having a problem, or if your fence is having a problem, easiest thing to do is unplug it, unhook your fence and ground down here at the bottom, turn it back on, and see if it straightens itself out. And this light goes away, this goes up to green, this goes up to from 3 or whatever it's reading up to a really high number. Then you're safe to bet that this is working fine. Now I don't get too many of these Range Masters in for repair, so I don't know when this light goes off and you unhook everything, you plug it back in, this still shows an issue, then most likely there's a problem with this unit on the inside. But give it a little bit, see if it straightens itself out. And if this light still won't go out and still sound off an alarm, likely you got a problem inside here. But typically, it means you got a really bad problem somewhere, or your transformer's gone bad on the inside. Because this does have a feedback loop in it from your fence and ground back to a discharge board, back into a little wire harness that feeds over to this display board that sits right back behind here, so that all kind of communicates with it. So pretty slick unit. I mean, it's pretty smart for a fence charger, I guess, but it's always monitoring itself, trying to keep tabs on what's going on. But we'll go ahead and test this unit and show you what it's doing and how it's acting and all that kind of stuff. But if you enjoy this video, please subscribe to our channel, ask questions, hit the like button, you know, all that fun stuff people always say to do. If you don't want to subscribe, at least hit that thumbs up button. See, when I don't know if you notice this or not. Let me turn it off. Turn it back on. So you will show all the lights at first, and you give it about 6 or so pulses, and it's going to go to a single light. Now as you load it down, this number will fall, and then this will fall down here. But let's put I'm going to put 2 different fence testers on there. We'll see what the voltage compares to what the meter says. So you can move crap on my desk. Alright, we're going to use the analog meter first. So it says almost 16,000 volts out of it. And if that's true, this thing should peg out and stay pegged out every time it pulses. See, we're hitting, you know, about 9.5 kV. And you see how my meter, the digital gauge up there, fell down a little bit. This is an electromechanical meter, so it has a little bit of a load on it. But as soon as they pull it away, you know, it should jump right back up. Now I've got another meter here. This is a Zariba digital tester. It's just this basic fence tester that Zariba, American Farmworks, and them guys put out. But it has a ground probe down here. We'll see what this thing is reading. And put this down here. Put this here. See, it says 13,000. And this guy, you can't see it, but the display didn't fall at all. It still stayed at 15.4. So I've never been able to. I have another tester here, but I had to part it out to fix the guy's tester for him. So my Gallagher tester that I like more than any of them, the DVM3 Gallagher tester. I have it here, but I had to steal some parts out of it to fix the guy's tester for him. So that one's, you know, I had a commission till I fix it. But this is an okay unit. I mean, it packs a pretty good punch. You know, most of the big farm fleet stores and some of the co-ops and things like that around town, they sell this brand. They usually sell more than just this brand. But oh, I didn't realize that my ground post down here at the bottom is loose. But we'll just do a real quick little spark jump thing here on it, just to see what it does. This is your ground side, and then we're going to get real close to this hot terminal, and we'll see what kind of spark it jumps. Get a nice bright spark. It's not really what do you call it? Real big gap, which you really can't judge how strong the unit is on how wide the spark gap is. Typically, you've got to just the brightness of it. Because there's other units that are the gap spark jump is the same, but the spark itself is not very bright, just because it doesn't have the joules behind it. This is like I said, 6 to 10 joules, something like that. I don't know, somewhere in that range. But I'm gonna fix this down here, this outer sleeve right here. If I pull this knob all the way off and twist this, see, this thing is moving. It shouldn't move. So there's a little nut or a little deal on the back side. I got to take it back apart. I didn't realize it was loose. I just got to tighten it down. I can't really tighten it down from the outside. I don't think you can. It's just spinning. But yeah, a little nut deal on the inside. I got to hold it in place with this bolt and tighten this down, and then it'll be good to go. But I'll fix that here in a second. But well, if you've got one of these Parmak Range Masters, or any other Parmak unit, old or new, or any other brand, old or new, we don't care how old it is, you know, look us up and we'd be happy to work on something for you. Our website is fencerfixer.com. Fencer and Fixer, both spelled with an F as in Frank. And we always give free quotes on anything that we work on. And if when we do fix something, we put a 1.5 year warranty on the repairs that we do. You know, brand new units of Parmak, at least 2018 and maybe 2019. Well, 2019. I did a course, but 2018. And some of that Parmak went to a 3-year warranty. For a long time, they were 2-year, but this one, this brand now, 2018 and going forward, has a 3-year warranty on them. So it's pretty nice. You know, that's pretty good warranty. I think it's across the board. I don't know if it's, I mean, not every single one, but at least from their smaller ones, not the very small ones, I think, but the smaller one, like their Fieldmaster 3 or Fieldmaster 2, where those smaller ones are, the 10, 15 mile units. I think those ones and up have a 3-year warranty, but I think that little horse around, little small deal, has a 1 or 2 year warranty on it, I think. Unless they put them all under 3-year warranty. But, you know, until we've done another video of how to fix something or one that we have repaired, you know, we'll, you know, put another video out one of these days. Again, this is fencerfixer.com, and Fencer and Fixer, both spelled with an F as in Frank. And check us out sometime, and our website has got all the information about where you can send it to, things that we work on. I mean, we work on a lot of electric fence boxes, old, new, you know, the old weed chopper stuff, the solid state stuff, the low impedance stuff. We work on a lot of them. We also sell parts for stuff. If someone wants to work on them, one themselves, we'll help you out with parts. You get a 1.5 year warranty on all the parts. That if you buy a part from us, that's lightning damage is part of that warranty on it. No water damage, bugs, or mishandling, stuff like that's not covered. But lightning damage and just malfunction breakdown of the part is covered by us for a 1.5 years. If you buy the parts from us, or if we do the repair here, the repairs that we do get the same kind of warranty, 1.5 years. But hopefully you liked the video. Remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button and everything. But until we do another video, we'll see you later.